It's 3:58, November 1st. Welcome to Ohio. Did a lot of really good scouting today with Josh. Feel like we've got a good grasp on what we need to be doing the next couple of days. We're only here through Sunday. We're kind of on either edge of a big brushy bowl swamp type thing. I'm on one ridge, he's on the other. Our wind is coming out of the west. It's a little swirly with the day winds, but I'm hoping they just walk right down the pipe. Come and scent check this big brushy bottom. I'm going to have a 5 to 15 yard shot if they do, unless they come in behind me, which is possible. So I will update you if something else happens. I still have deer around me. A couple of doe fawns and a button buck eating acorns. The camera makes it look way lighter than it actually is. So I'm gonna start packing up. Doe fawn, like all of a sudden, just right here. Unfortunately, that doe fawn is going where I thought I could set up, but the wind's just kind of goofy. I want to move down the point a little bit more. Hopefully that does not mean more deer do that exact same thing, because that is out of range. I'm not going to say that I'm watching the Penn State game with an earbud in, but I'm watching the Penn State game with an earbud in. Why you would have the Penn State-Ohio State game as a noon kickoff is beyond me. This camera never ceases to amaze me. I have like 2 minutes left. Yeah, I have 2 minutes left of legal light, and it looks like it's broad daylight out here. That's nuts. Well, unfortunately, Penn State lost. I didn't see anything with antlers, and I'm hungry. Just a trifecta. Josh was only one ridge over, and he ended up seeing a couple of bucks, a couple of shooters. He said some big 6 points. I'll shoot a big 6 point. Sounds like fun to me. I'll do it PA. I'll do it here too. But I'm gonna start packing up the camera equipment. Start getting down. Good long hike out of here. Dinner, shower, maybe a cold beverage, and fall asleep watching some football. Dude, oh, I freaking blew it. I was changing the camera battery. I've been covered in deer since I got here. I still don't have my main camera on the thing. They were right under my tree, and I just smoked an 8 point. Oh. Just a mess. This seems to happen every time I go out of state. Last year, Indiana buck was a freaking catastrophe of a film job. This one was at 8 yards. 8 freaking, he came up out of the bottom, exactly what I was hoping he would do, scent checking, because I could smell, when I got down here, I could smell the scrape, I could smell the estrus. I could tell it was just hot and heavy activity. Particularly, obviously, he was tending a doe down here, whatever buck was here. And then he came screaming up out of the bottom. I was so unprepared. And I got kind of jammed up on my bino harness with my rangefinder. I never bring a rangefinder in the woods, but I figured, hey, out of state, might as well. And I went to draw back, and I got bound up on this, and I couldn't get it back. And here he is at like freaking 8 yards, and he looked like he was gonna go this way, then he looked like he was gonna walk back, and then he came right up here. And I didn't dare grunt stop him. So I shot him walking, and every single time I do that, I end up hitting a little bit back. Well, I definitely caught, and my pin set at 25 yards. So I was trying to aim low on him, and when I squeezed it off, you know, he's still walking. I definitely caught back along it. It's a little high back along, but I knew it was a dead deer. I mean, I knew he ran about 30 yards up here and he did like the whole death thing, and then he ran a few more and he's died. There's a ditch down there. I can't see him, but he's dead down in that ditch. Last morning, Josh shot a doe. He got 2 sticks up and deer came in. And he's like, screw it. He got down, sat on the ground. They walked right up to him at like 30 yards. And he smacked a big old nanny. So we just doubled up in Ohio, man. Dude. This Ohio public land is just so thick. It's so nasty. Lots of pressure. But that's cool. Really dark horn. Really dark antlered. We're gonna get Josh's doe taken care of. It went into a thick patch. He found it, but it's down in. So we're gonna go get it pulled up and out, and then we're gonna go find mine, and we're gonna film the whole thing. Cause I'm sorry, couldn't get it on film. It's on 360 footage. I didn't even have my main camera because I had enough that I could just pull out the 360, and I pulled out 360 and like turned it on, hit record, and I clamped it on my camera arm. But I didn't dare try to pull this out and turn it on and get the mic attached, and this thing died in the process of filming. So they started to move off a little bit, so I was changing the battery, and I literally had the battery in my hand. And he came charging up the hill, and I just threw it right in my backpack. I was like, screw it. Threw it right in my backpack, because he would have been, we had a 4, 5, 6 second interaction. But we got a lot of work. So, let's stop talking, let's go do it. Embrace the suck, my friends. We still haven't got up to my buck yet. We're gonna go get Josh's doe. It has taken me over 20 years of hunting before I finally bought a wheeled game cart. I don't know why it took me that long. All right, got Josh's doe up atop the ridge. Can you tell that this was the tree I decided to climb? Oh, yeah. I was ripping off all the bark, but I was like, this is too open. The wind is going this way.
Where'd you get to? Just up at the very top right there where it's all split off?
Yeah, so like, I don't know, my rope was up. Yeah, you can see my rope was up.
Oh, this tree. What is that?
Some sort of shagbark, hickory, or something like that. My knot's right here. Yeah. Yeah, he was standing right here. Took a vein off.
Yeah, it did.
Sucker's buried. Oh. Good old buzzcut. So then he jumped off through here. So I'm going to go down in this ditch. Oh, he's right here. I knew I saw him go down.
Hitting me,
Bro.
You're getting good deer. You're good deer.
Awesome look.
Good deer.
Nice thing. Real dark. Big body. Big body on it. Beautiful 8-point.
That is.
Yeah, it just comes out just outside the ears there, just like I thought. Oh yeah, he was way close. So my exit's way low down here. Definitely double lunged. There you go.
Ohio in the books.
How in the books, man. How cool is that?
Great buck.
A great buck. What a day in Ohio. What a day. Josh
Great
and I,
day, man.
Great day. Josh and I were able to get out here last day, pretty much last sit. Might have done this evening before we went home. Got to be at work tomorrow, but can't hunt on Sundays in Pennsylvania.
No.
But you can in Ohio. Josh shot a beautiful doe on the ground.
Yeah.
Recap that a little bit for us.
I started to get up in the tree, got 2 steps up, and started seeing him coming across the hill behind me, and I couldn't get up, so I just jumped on the ground in the bush right behind me, and she came in 30 some yards and kind of did a little stomp maneuver, started to walk away and cut through the brush and got a shot at her at 33 yards. Happened quick.
You didn't see her fall, but you heard her.
No, I heard her fall right after, yeah. She went down over the hill and then I heard her crash. And
no less than 15 minutes later, he came right up the pipe, and he's not a giant, but the bodies on these deer, that's something we're not typically used to seeing on average whitetails for us in PA. So we got a lot of work ahead of us. We're gonna get these deer out of here, get them cleaned up, get them quartered in coolers. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned to the Average Jack Archery channel. Got a few more doe hunts in PA left. Maybe Josh and I will get out again a little bit in Pennsylvania now that we're basically tagged out. Well, we are tagged out here in Ohio. So hope you're able to get outside, enjoy sport of archery. Archery hunting, if you so choose. Definitely enjoy God's beautiful creation. Eat some fresh venison if you can. And we'll get to see you next time.